All right, welcome to the CoVis Codex, the podcast that wants you to tell us who you are and not what you do, but starts off by asking, who are you and what do you do?
Hey, I'm Nick Nisi. I'm a senior software developer at SitePen, primarily doing JavaScript development.
Awesome. I'm going to ask you several questions randomly, although they don't seem random if you've been watching the show. The one I like the most is, who has been the most influential person in your life?
Oh, man. Probably, I'd say my parents. My dad, he's very entrepreneurial, always doing several different things at once, and kind of really helped me to sort of think like that as well.
Did he encourage you to be entrepreneurial, or did it just rub off on you?
It kind of just rubbed off. Just seeing what he did, what he does. He's always got his hand in several different areas and trying to influence several different types of businesses and things. So
that's cool.
Yeah,
it's probably good because he doesn't think your ideas are harebrained or wacky or anything like that, because that's what he does.
Yeah.
All right. What has been the best concert you've ever been to?
Oh, man. Besides Zomboy a few weeks ago.
That was the best concert you've ever been to?
You wouldn't know. You missed it.
I know. I missed it. It was 8 hours long.
I'll say that the best concert I've ever been to was probably 6 years ago. Neil Diamond. Really awesome. A lot of fun.
And you're going to go see Barry?
Barry Manilow next week, yeah.
Quite the taste in music.
Absolutely.
Zomboy and Barry Manilow. All over the place. What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Oh, man. The scariest thing I've ever done would be, besides coming on this podcast.
This isn't scary.
Probably parasailing. I had no idea that I was going to go parasailing, and I did it at Carter Lake. And a friend had a parachute and a boat.
There's enough room to go parasailing out there?
Apparently.
Wow.
But it was quite terrifying. Watching my dad do it first, and watching him almost smash his head against the rocks as he took off, and then doing it, and then landing. Like, I'm not afraid of heights or anything, but it was just exhilarating.
I think I'd be pretty scared about that, too. Awesome. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I feel like I'm both. I feel like I can be outgoing, and then I sometimes feel like I don't want to be around people.
Want to stay in?
Yep. I work from home, or from here, and
awesome.
I switch off between them, so it's sometimes being completely isolated, sometimes being completely JFI'd.
JFI'd? Awesome. Is there a movie you think everyone should see?
A movie everyone should see? I think... I don't know.
Do you have, like, a favorite movie, like a DVD that you go to all the time, or something like that?
Not just one.
Not just
Several,
one?
Several. I like movies a lot, and I watch movies over and over. I'm trying to think of one that has just always been really amazing. I think, I don't know, Ace Ventura was like my favorite movie.
Ventura.
I'll say that.
Wow. It's interesting. I have two movies that I go to quite often. 300.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that movie when I'm getting ready for work. Like, I'll just put it on, and, like, just the narration and the intensity of it, like, helps me get ready for work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then there's another movie called Alfie. With that guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Me neither.
But that guy. But yeah, that movie, like, whenever I'm, like, feeling down in the dumps, like, that's a good, like, hey, don't take life too seriously, things will work out, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I watched, those are my two movies.
Yeah, I like that. It's a way better answer.
You can use it. We can just, like, edit this, and you can just...
There we
go. What is your strongest skill?
Contrary to this podcast talking, I feel like I can talk about anything and relate, and I don't know.
So conversation.
Conversation.
All right. I would have thought JavaScript. That was gonna be a strong skill.
I'm a terrible JavaScript programmer.
On that same vein, if you could instantly master a new skill, what would it be?
If I could instantly master a new skill, it would be the ability to learn as fast as I could. Like, just, I want to do this, just go and...
So if you could master a new skill, it would be the
Master
ability
skills.
to master skills?
Yes.
That's great. How do you feel about roller coasters?
I love them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When was the last time you went on one?
The last time had to have been Worlds of Fun in Kansas City. Probably the Mamba was the last one that I went on.
When was that?
It's been a couple of years. Unfortunately.
You need to get back out there?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to be famous for?
Programming.
Programming? You'd like to be the best programmer?
I'd like to be, yes.
You know who John Carmack is?
Yes.
Okay. So you'd like that. Somebody asks, you know who Nick Nisi is? You're like that now.
No.
You say to anyone in this town, do you know Nick Nisi? They're like, yeah, of course. Awesome JavaScript guy. Okay. How would your friends describe you?
They'd probably describe me as intense and focused on what I'm doing. Like, when I hang out with my non-computer friends, all I want to do is talk about computers and talk about stuff I'm working on and work on it while we're watching a movie or something.
Yeah, you wanted to take a laptop to the Zombie concert.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Get some work done. Have you ever broken any bones or gotten stitches?
Yes. Both. Several. I got my first set of stitches. They had to shave my eyebrow off, and it was we were out on a lake tubing. I wasn't tubing. I was in the boat, and my dad was trying to knock off one of his friends on the tube, and he swerved the boat really fast, and I hit my head on the side of the boat, and had to have my eyebrow shaved off and get stitches.
Nice.
But I've also, the only 2 years I've played football, I broke my hand. I snapped the pinky the first year and broke my right hand the second year, tripping over myself pretty much both times. I broke my wrist in basketball, going for a layup during the warm-ups before a game. So
you're just really clumsy.
Exactly. And then finally, before our last baseball game when I was a kid, for the summer, it was the hottest day of the year, and we were running. We were hiding in the trees behind the baseball fields, like waiting for games that had gotten delayed to get done. And I found some mulberries, and I was going to throw them at my teammates with some other teammates. And I start running with all these mulberries, and I trip over myself. I trip over it and hit my right elbow on a cinder block.
Ow.
And I get up and I look at my arm, and the elbow had twisted over here, and the two bones in here had crisscrossed. It didn't break; it just dislocated.
Whoa!
Yeah, and so
did you just twist it back? Take care of it yourself.
I got to ride in my first ambulance.
Nice.
And go to the hospital and sit for forever, while they didn't give me any painkillers, and then the doctor just came in and was like, "We have to set this now," and he said it, but as a result, that's as far as I can straighten my arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's cool. Or it's not cool, but
Thank you.
It's special. I broke a pinky once, and so now I can do this.
Nice.
I can't do it with this hand. Right. That's a good one. What was your first job?
My first job was in a call center at an Oriental Trading Company, filling orders. Yeah. Incoming calls.
Did you like it? Did you hate it?
I didn't hate it, I guess. It paid pretty well for being in high school.
Did you get discounts on like the plastic dog poop and stuff like that?
Yeah, but my dad had worked at Oriental Trading at the same time, so we had already grown up with Oriental Trading toys and everything.
You had it all already.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that was my first real job.
Cool. Well, is there anything you'd like to pitch?
Yes. There is going to be a JavaScript conference in August. Details are coming soon. It's going to be Nebraska JS Conf or any JS Conf. And check it out at nejsconf.com.
nejsconf.com.
Yep.
Cool. All right, Nick Nisi, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
And for answering these really difficult questions. And thank you all for watching and listening. Thanks for watching the CoVis Codex. I'm SkidVis, and I hope you enjoy watching this show as much as I enjoy making it. If you'd like to see more episodes like this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and help spread the word by liking and sharing on Twitter and Facebook. Also, I'm always looking for new questions and guest ideas, so please feel free to post your suggestions in the comments section. Thanks again. Peace out.